Gamers, hello and welcome back to the complete playthrough, and we're using Ajax at this stage. Episode 3 for you. Hopefully you've been keeping up. Last time out we played Nice in a Champions League qualification game, and we play the second leg of that today, currently 3-2. But before we get there, we need to look at strikers. In that game we played last time out, we had an injury, a very disappointing injury to Kasper Dolberg. He will now miss the foreseeable games, at least. He will miss the next 5 or 6 weeks with injury, but hopefully we'll be back very soon. Twisted ankle, but because of his injury, and because really our striking options are somewhat limited, I think today's episode we're going to try and bring in a striker. Justin Kluivert is an option for us, but he's not really striker quality, he's more of a winger, so I don't think we'll be using him. We've also got Casinera, who is a decent player, but not really of the quality we're looking for, and at 20 years of age maybe isn't even ready. He's certainly not of the class of Dolberg, despite being similar in age, so we need someone who plays a similar way. So we're looking for complete forwards. We're going to go over to scouting and look at the player search, and these are the men that I think have got what we're looking for. On the edit search tab on advanced, I added the striking position and then looked for all the players who had a certain amount of attributes over a certain number, just to give us a general idea of the sort of player that we could attract. And there's 2 players that stood out to me. The first of which then is Dario Benedetto, and we've already gone out for a scout report of him. And the second player is Dorian Pabon. Both South American, but both, as you can see, they're really well-rounded attributes. Even if they're playing like the complete forward role, we could even play him as a trequartista, but that complete forward role, he's got everything you look for, and neither of them are on massive wages, so I think we've got an opportunity to get maybe one of them in, and we've got a little bit of money to spend, so we might as well try. We'll see, though, if those offers are accepted before this game against Nice. I thought what we'd do is we'd see what happens with these transfers, and then go forward towards the game. We could also go for a youngster. There's an opportunity maybe to go look at the national team of Holland, actually, and see, or the Netherlands, whatever you prefer. It's Holland here, though, and see if there's anyone, maybe on the 21s, that we can attract from a club within our own division. Venema from Utrecht, maybe, is he an option? Not really there right now, I don't think. You can see a lot of the players are actually filled in by us. Zivkovic is an interesting player because he was at Ajax, but has recently left, and he's the sort of player that would have probably worked out quite well as things stand. The national squad for Holland obviously isn't the best right now. It's massive, though. How many players are in this? Isn't the best right now. They didn't qualify for the World Cup again in real life, so there's a few problems there. So it might be an opportunity to bring some of these boys, maybe have gone abroad, back to Ajax, back to home, and give them security maybe they're looking for. We could also go after a player maybe at PSV. I mean, if you could take away one of the rivals' best players or best strikers, I mean, you should always give it a go, I think, in my opinion. So is that naughty? No, I don't think it's naughty. I think that's smart management, if anything. Take away, to not only strengthen yourselves, but take away a talent from another side. Actually, what I'm interested to do, we've not actually played an Eredivisie game yet, but I'm interested to see who they have up front. Jorgensen, okay, interesting, from Feyenoord. He is a really well-rounded striker. Again, I don't necessarily think he's as good as Dolberg, but he's a really good player. We've got a few players in there, to be fair, so I can't be too disappointed, but not enough, in my opinion. Only 2 players of the 11 are Ajax players, which is not really good enough. I'll tell you what, Jorrit Hendricks is a really good player. If you could get him in from PSV, you'll be laughing. He's wanted currently. West Brom, Monaco. I think that's not Real San Sebastian. That's Sociedad, I think, because they lost their La Liga license, so some of the names have to be changed. But anyway, a few teams interested. Teams of a calibre, I would say, not massively dissimilar to us. Maybe some of the fans of those teams might be a bit disrespected. West Brom fans, #WBA, but hopefully not. We've still not heard about these striking inquiries, or we scouted them, obviously. Did we get the reports back, and did I miss them? Like, did I miss these reports? I don't think I missed the reports. Did I miss the reports? No, I didn't miss the reports. Okay, we're still waiting on the reports. And then after that, we can maybe make some offers. But I want to see which one is better suited to us. Squad numbers, we will just leave as they were before. Not a problem. And, 3-2. It's a precarious lead, isn't it? I think we can all agree. It's not the strongest. But I want to see how we get on. I still want to know more pointless news. You're not telling me. Yeah, we're sat here waiting for stuff to happen. I mean, I feel like the social feed knows just as much as I do. More pointless news. You're not wrong. Okay, are we going to see anything else? This is to do with who's captain. Veltman's currently captain. Schoen's backup, although he's probably the better option, but he's a bit older. And I always prefer to have a captain around the age of like 25, 26, 27, so they can be it for a longer period, whereas if you've got someone who's 31, you might only have a couple of years left in that role, and you'd rather keep the consistency throughout the seasons. Although we're only doing 1 year, I still like to think about the long-term project of what we're doing here. I hope I don't get sacked as Ajax manager. I hope the idea really isn't to be sacked. The idea is to be successful, leave on a high, and then have all of Europe wanting me. That's the dream. No, he's picked up an injury as well, so won't feature today. And we're getting ever closer to this game. And I still don't think we got the scout reports in, unless I've lost my mind. Now the game's going to be on its weekly save, so that's good. We can have a chat at least. Oh, something I need to do. That's just reminded me while we're here. Someone left a comment either on this series or the Arsenal one to change the player screen. So we'll do that. And actually, this will come in handy for when we look at the players that we're scouting as well. So once this comes off this, we can go and do it right now. What I need to do, people remind me of this every single time, and I always forget, is to put the bloody attribute analysis polygon thing on. There you go. Right, into this game. We are currently, actually, just see we're paying back a loan. It was 2.9 million, so it's not too bad. Our balance is really healthy, so it's not a problem. But yeah, this game, away game against Nice, it's going to be very difficult. Team-wise, we also have to drop Kasper Dolberg for... I guess you go for someone like De Jong, who's probably just as experienced at this level, and you play him as a complete forward, and you try and work around him. I'm tempted to do that over Huntelaar. I genuinely am. I just think there's a little bit more pace in him. There's a clinical edge to Huntelaar, but you can only really play him as a poacher, in my opinion, because of his lack of pace. All right, we'll do that. We'll put Sim down on the bench. Then maybe we'll bring him on, make a switch up. Dennis Johnson can also go on the bench as well. Or maybe Justin Kluivert. No, we'll leave it as is. Okay, we're sticking with the same team, largely, that we played in the game last time out. If you saw episode 2, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, then this is the side. Onana, is that how you say it? Orihuela. That's definitely not how you say it. Delight, Wober, Dix. You got, it's not Dykes, Dix. Sigraven, Van der Beek, Ziyech. Some of these names, Eunice, Sharon, and Huntelaar up top. I got some of them right. I think it was a 50% completion. All right, there'll be Dutch people watching, going, "What is he doing? What is he doing?" Leaving comments furiously. You can see then Balotelli and Plea will be up front again. Seri in the centre with Coselio, and is that Wesley Sneijder? It is Wesley Sneijder, isn't it? Plays on that left hand side. They've got some decent players. I've got to be aware of them. Okay, passionately say. Let's do a passionate team talk. Go out there and impress me tonight. Didn't give a stuff. Did not give a stuff. Okay. Well, I don't... can I select all the players to do a team talk for? Okay, yes you can. Right. Because that would have annoyed me. I have faith in you. Go out there and make the difference. I want to do... so you can essentially do 2 team talks with that. Okay. So if the first team talk doesn't go well, you can give a secondary team talk. Right. Well, there you are. I'm learning things every day now about the game. Okay. It's been knocked down, and we're in our... I quite like our home kit, the red and white, but I equally quite like this blue we've got going on. It's quite nice, isn't it? Quite fancy. I'm a fan of it. Ball played forward on that far right-hand side, and he cuts inside the Ziyech, and is there going to be a shot coming off? There is! I think it was, yes, well, the referee is indicating for a goal kick, and I assume he knows the rules, so we'll go with what he's saying. Do you know, I quite like the Nice kit as well. Both of these kits have got quite a nice merger going on. Ball whipped into the middle. Balotelli's hit the crossbar. Of course, 2 away goals for Nice, and that's something we've got to be wary of. Tactically, do we want to be going a little bit more counter-attacking? I think in the basis of this game, we probably do. Sneijder lays it off on the edge. Ball found to Maxim, who's in loads of space. We just about get out to him. Shot comes in. Onana makes the save. I think it was just going wide, but I don't really care. I'd rather he makes the save comfortably, and now we can maybe break from that. I don't know if this is because I'm making changes, or if this is a genuine highlight, but Eunice is on one hell of a run, and it ain't stopping yet. The ball, or the shot even, goes over the bar. And it's still 0-0. I'll take a 0-0. If you'd have offered me 0-0 at the start, I'd have definitely taken it. Dykes with his... Or Dix. Is it Dix or Dykes? Comment section, I'm asking you, so you can help me with that one. It's not a good ball in, though. Seri now is going to bring this away, and he plays it to Plea, who's got a little bit of pace about him. He's dangerous on this right-hand side. Balotelli in the middle. We know how deadly he can be. And I think it's hit the crossbar, and then it hit the back of Onana and gone in. And now, as the commentary text at the bottom there says... Nice have the advantage on away goals, which is not good. You can see from this reverse angle, Balotelli's already started his run. Balotelli then drops off. It's quite good attacking play, actually. The defender thinks he's gone with him. Balotelli, it does hit the back of Onana, either his hands or his back or his head or something. And it goes in, which is not good. And it gives us a 1-0 deficit to climb back from, and Nice aren't done yet. I don't know if we go straight into the Europa League if we lose this game. I assume we will, although I don't actually know. Let's not think about that. Let's just win the game and see if these boys can pick up where they left off in the last game. Huntelaar into the area. Shot doesn't come to anything. Sigraven with an effort, and it goes just over the bar. At least we're creating chances. It's not as if it's just Nice completely dominating us here. We're at least in the game. The question is, can we get a goal back? Half an hour gone. and it's a goal kick to us. Onana launches it forward out to that side. Great control by Ziyech. And back to Van der Beek, who is going to have to try and find a ball. He's running back towards his own goal, which is never that comforting to watch. De Ligt now with it. Plays it back inside. Sinkgraven, where is he going to go? Plays it into Schroen. And Huntelaar will bring it forward, or won't he? It's a nice hold-up player from the poacher. The question is, his movement now isn't that quick as he runs away, but he's making his way into the area as Ziyech goes forward. It's a challenge that comes in. It looked like a fine challenge. I mean, he wasn't happy about it, but it looked like an okay challenge to me. Schneider looks to get this away, and it's well dealt with by Nice in the end. A good challenge, maybe a controversial moment, maybe a penalty, but not this time. Sinkgraven's back on it, out to Younes. He's got Huntelaar ahead of him, but might look to go alone here. Shown into Ziyech, into Huntelaar. Oh, and that's what you want from him. That was class from Jan Huntelaar. It really was. I was going to say excuse the pun. Don't. I meant it. Huntelaar with a finish. Did a sort of a dabbing motion as well, and gets us back in the game. Here's the reverse angle. You can see his movement again. Goes forward a little bit, then steps back again when the ball doesn't come to him, and then he just finds himself in space. Great bit of movement, an experienced player. That's what you're expecting from your strikers. We see it from the youngster with Dolberg. His movement's just as good, but Huntelaar there, rolling back the years and striking it in and getting Ajax so far so good through into the Champions League group. Not even the group stages. I think we're going to a playoff first, which is painful, but it's one back. And I'm not expecting Huntelaar to run behind here, but the hold-up player I'm expecting to be good. And it is. Back into his feet now. Now, if there's something to be said for him, he's not the quickest, but on the ball, he's always been technically very good. And now he makes a little dart forward as the ball comes out to this left-hand side. We're working it nicely. Sinkgraven's at the heart of everything good about our side. That's what I'm noting so far. As it goes in towards Huntelaar, he finds himself in on goal. Oh, dearie me. It broke to him, somewhat fortunately. And I thought that was going to be the icing on a Ajax-themed cake. But no, it wasn't to be. It's my TV's trying to turn itself off. Right, 1-1. Still looking okay at half-time. We will go through at this stage, as it is, 4-3 now on aggregate. You can see from the stats at half-time, a very, very even game. Equal possession. We've only had one shot on target in the game, and that was our goal. Not too many fouls in it. It's been quite a dull affair, actually, apart from the goals that have gone in. Balotelli on the score sheet again for... do I say things are going well? I think they are, but I said this last time. Okay, they're not as bothered. Right, secondary team talk, which is now a thing, apparently. What should we say? Let's say I'm happy with your performance so far tonight. It didn't work. Even I get two team talks. Neither of them work. Right. I say that they didn't work. It could have gone badly, which is arguably worse. Right. Where are we going to go with this? Are we going to get ourselves through? There's a bit of pressure here. I mean, first season in, you want to be a Champions League team, especially Schneider's corner kick. Well, it's headed on goal, and Onana made that look easy. It didn't feel easy, did it? Heavens above. He claims it, though, and launches the ball forward. Heavens above, that was a bit stressful. Didn't like that at all. Younes plays it towards Huntelaar, though. And maybe we're counter-attacking now. Huntelaar's effort goes just over. And Nice, as written there, will have a goal kick. Right, pressure on. Not long to go. We're getting around to sort of the half an hour mark to go, which is quite nice. He's got a booking as Mitchell... Is it Mitchell, Dykes or Dix? I mean, you'll all tell me in the comments. I look forward to it. Corner kick, though. One goal will swing this either way. As Seri puts the ball in. It's headed on goal. What's happened there? Seriously, though, what was that? I mean, give me a behind goal view. What on earth were we seeing there? That's not real, is it? Oh, yeah. That's good. What's that? Oh, pause the game. Oh, there's a chance. What was that? Oh, we need a goal now. They're 2-1 up. If we get another goal, actually, that puts it slightly in our favour because we'll have the same amount of away goals. We're coming forward with it. Up towards Huntelaar. It looks like Nice are going to deal with it, though, which is a bit of a shame. What have I just seen from a goal? Onana, what's your name? Idiot, I think is your name. Rubbish, wasn't it? Oh, dear. And now, Nice, we're going to have to push forward a little bit in a minute, aren't we? There's 20 minutes to go. I'm very conscious of the fact that if they score again, though, then... we are in all sorts of pain. Seri's on it. Where's he going to go? He's just sort of... oh, don't do this. He's wasting time is what he's doing, in my opinion. Where's Schneider? He's got hair. I mean, he'll be happy with that, I'm sure. Seri into Balotelli again, and there's an overlap if they want to find it. Players there. It wasn't really an overlap. He went into the striker. Seri from close range, and that is a bit of a disaster. What we're going to have to do now, then, is tactically change things up a lot. I think we'll put Schoen further back, get Van Beek off, still have a creative midfield, and then bring on De Jong to play in this more attacking sort of area in a way. It's not good, though. We need a goal. That's what we need right now. I should have gone attacking as well. In fact, we'll do that too. Now, which one of these is for attacking? We're going to have to learn this one here. Attacking, right. Get out there. Get ourselves a goal. 15 minutes left. And it's 3-2. If we get another goal, I mean, we send it to extra time, and this video becomes half an hour long, but we send it to extra time, as it goes to Schneider, who works it nicely towards Balotelli, who's caused us problems, to be fair. I guess a player that's written off by many has actually had a little bit of a revival at Nice, and he's doing well in this game as well. 12 minutes left to go. We've gone attacking. We've brought on another striker. We've gone to a 4-2-2-2 formation. We've got 4 men up for this Nice free kick. As they might be able to pick us apart here, which is going to be a little bit concerning. But actually, no, they lose out, and maybe a counter-attack is in the offing. Switched out to that left-hand side. Yunus brings it forward. 2 men to aim for in the middle. The pass inside is poor. And now, advantage back with Nice as they look to bring it forward. Ball played inside. Balotelli, he's got beyond his man if we're not careful. He's sprinting forward with it. Is Leeds Malou. That's a shot on goal well wide. Not long left to go. Tactically, is there anything else we can do? I don't think there really is. We'll push our fullbacks on a little bit further because, I mean, we might as well try and increase the pressure somewhat. But so far, it's not looking as if a goal's coming. We know 1 goal will send us to extra time. Oh, it doesn't matter what club I manage, I'd throw it away. I mean, admittedly, and I said this in the first game, we're unfortunate. Okay, 2 things actually. One, we're very unfortunate that Dolberg's got injured. Secondly, Nice probably one of the best, or probably the best side in my opinion in this qualification stage. I'm not going to be pleased. I can't be really. I'm just going to be calm and say it's unacceptable to have lost an aggregate. We've thrown away the leads. It was never going to be that easy. But there we are. Then I don't know what happens to us now. Honestly, I don't know if we go into the Europa League or if we go into the I don't know what happens, or if we're out of Europe completely, or what's the situation. That is a shame, though. I'm too upset. I'm not too upset. Success in this competition was never on the cards. No, I am disappointed. It was a fixture we were capable of winning, and for whatever reason we didn't win it, and that's a big old shame. Now I don't know what happens for the rest. Oh, we've got a playoff. Oh, there's still a playoff, but it's a Europa League playoff. Now, when is the draw for said Europa League playoff? Do we know? Is it today? I don't think it is today, because I think it would say there. We still don't know. We have no idea of when it is. It might be now. So I'm sort of hanging on here to see if it is now. We'll give it another day, maybe, and see if it happens on the Friday. Because we're in the Champions League. I assume it'll be on the same day. It'll be after this run of fixtures here. So we might as well stick around and see if we find out who we get. There's going to be some good teams going into the Europa League, I think, so that this might be a challenge. Here it is, I was right. Okay, here we go then. Who we play? This will be next episode, so who are we playing next time out? There's lots of games here, half of which go through, half of which do not, and not only that, but there's some sides from Holland as well. You see PSV at the top there. I've got Freiburg in Germany. That's going to be difficult. Oh, there we are. Hey JK from Finland. That, in theory, should, and I'm saying this in theory, should be quite a simple job when you look at the squad that they've got there. But we should make our way through, and if we do, I mean, the Europa League is still European competition. It's still a stage to shine on, and hopefully you will do. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And it's a shame that the Champions League dream is over. Then again, we'll probably do better in the Europa League anyway. So, apples and oranges.